So my name's Chad. I had a stem cell bone marrow transplant in 2011 and I'm from New South Wales. I was diagnosed with Fanconi anemia at age 5. I needed a donor and we were searching the world for one. We couldn't find one. There was a couple of options overseas, but the best donor option actually came in the form of my brother, who was born 6 months prior to my transplant. And we used his cord blood from when he was born. So when he was born, they froze his cord blood. And then when I went into bone marrow failure at age 9, we were able to use that cord blood for my transplant. Yeah, so I think that TAFC is really good for the transplant community. I found it a couple of years ago and I think that it's a fantastic opportunity for people who have similar stories to come together, share and grow as people and footballers. So I started playing when I was 5 years old. Obviously had a brief break over my transplant, and then once I had my transplant and I was allowed back home and back into activity, I got straight back into it. So I follow Sydney FC in the A-League. The big reason for that is because during my transplant and during my treatment, they actually come and visited the hospital and they took a liking to myself and my family, and they actually took me under their wing. So they'd give me corporate box tickets to the games, they'd bring me out at training sessions, out onto the pitch after games and into the change rooms, and I actually still keep in touch with a lot of the former players from that time. So making the most of life to me personally means that I'm living without fear, I'm living motivated to try and achieve something, to try and do things for others. And one of the ways that I've done that is starting a football club at university in Wagga. And so we have 4 senior teams and we were able, myself and my partner were able to start that football club to bring a community of uni students together. I would obviously encourage that if they're able to get out there and get involved, obviously with their doctor's clearances and things like that, to do so. I mean, there's a fantastic community around sport, whether that's football, netball, you know, all of them out there. There's always a great community feel to any club, and I think that it's a really great space to grow and develop personally and as an athlete, especially post-transplant. So I'm playing for my donor, my brother. I always like to keep him in my thoughts when I'm on the pitch. He gives me the motivation I need, but also my family as well. I always like to say that my journey was a lot easier than theirs. Having a 9-year-old child in hospital, having to travel 4 hours back and forth to home and to the hospital was obviously very difficult for them. So I always like to keep them in mind. I would really encourage anyone who's able to register as an organ or tissue donor. I think this club and the people within it, the players and the people around it, are a great example of what can happen when people are given a second chance.